Think you can't lose weight? Here's why that thought is holding you back. You've probably said it yourself more times than you can count. I'm never going to lose weight. It's just not in the cards for me. Or maybe it's something like, I'll never get below this size because I'm in menopause. Or, this program might work for others, but not for me. Sound familiar? These thoughts feel harmless, right? They don't feel like you're being too self-critical. They feel like you're simply stating facts, like checking the weather. But here's where the problem lies. These thoughts, subtle as they may be, are quietly undermining your success. Welcome to episode 102, where we're uncovering why these thoughts are not just truths, but roadblocks. It's time to challenge them, break free from them, and step into the healthier, more empowered version of yourself. Hi, I'm Clarinda, and you are listening to the Feel Light Mind and Body podcast, created for women like you. Women who are experiencing success in so many areas of life, but are struggling with weight loss, stress eating, and decreased energy. Losing weight can feel hard, heavy, and restrictive. That's why every week I will be offering you a different perspective, tips, encouragement, and a unique approach so that you can feel lighter in your mind and body rather than feeling deprived, frustrated, or discouraged. What if you could feel free, yet in control around food for the rest of your life? What if you could enjoy your experience of losing weight and getting healthier? You absolutely can. You're in the right place. Take this time for yourself and let's dive in. Let's start with a common thought. It's just in my genes. Yes, genetics play a role in weight, but here's the empowering news. Your genes are not your destiny. According to research from Harvard, genes alone don't explain the rising rates of obesity over the past few decades. More often, it's the environment, habits, and lifestyles we adopt from family and social circles. The food industry alone, in all of its supersizing, has made a normal serving size seem small. Here's how it works. The food you grew up eating, the way your family celebrated, comforted, or dealt with stress, those habits are passed down and repeated. The oversized portions at family dinners, the high sugar, high fat traditions, the inactive lifestyle, it all feels normal. But normal doesn't mean healthy. And the best part, these are habits, and habits can be changed. One of my family's habits was sitting around the table for a bedtime snack. Dad would reach for the can of barbecue peanuts. He always kept it on top of the fridge. And he'd say, "Anyone else joining me for a snack?" Then the chips, dill pickle or onion, Philadelphia dips, and ice cream would make their way to the table. And we'd sit and we'd connect and laugh and talk. It was literally another connection point for us, and I always went to bed feeling safe and secure. My parents were simply teaching us what they had been taught, that we would sleep better on a full stomach. Now, science has shown us different data, and as we know better, we can do better. But I'll admit, it took me a while to break that habit because I had such a warm, fuzzy feeling attached to it. Food was just one part of that interaction. So what I've chosen to keep is a sense of connection. Now I make sure to say goodnight and have a touch point with someone, whether it's in person or virtually. So I'm curious, did a family tradition pop up into your mind just now? One that may not be the healthiest, but brings back a sense of comfort or nostalgia? It's interesting how certain habits, while not the best for us physically, still hold emotional meaning. This is where awareness comes in. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm never going to lose weight," it's really a deeper belief that you don't have control over certain aspects of your life. But you do. The power to break these cycles and create new, healthier patterns is in your hands. You can start today by shifting these patterns. The power to change your family's legacy, starting with your own body and mind, is entirely within your reach. It's time to look at what you can control. What if, instead of thinking about weight loss as a battle with your genetics or fate, you thought of it as a journey to reshape your lifestyle? By changing one habit at a time, you can start to move away from the limiting beliefs you've held on to for so long. So maybe your family traditions involve food that's comforting but unhealthy. Join the club. If you're in my generation, we're the product of our parents being delighted with the introduction of convenient packaged foods like Kraft Dinner, pizza, chips, and TV dinners. Along with that, they were passing on their mother and grandmother's amazing pie and cookie dishes. And that doesn't mean we have to throw them out entirely. It means you can bring awareness to them. You can choose smaller portions, find healthy alternatives, or build new traditions that align with your goals. It's not about rejecting your roots. It's about evolving your habits in a way that still honors your family, but honors you and your health even more. Next, let's talk about a more blatant thought. I can't seem to lose weight. There must be something wrong with me, since others can. When you think there's something wrong with me, it feels heavy. It feels like you're stuck. This thought is often more painful than the subtle ones because it hits you at your core. It's a belief that somehow you are the problem and nothing can fix it. But let me remind you, you are not broken. These types of thoughts make you feel helpless. And when you feel helpless, you're less likely to take action. You start to internalize shame and guilt, thinking, why can't I do this? Why is it so hard for me when it seems easy for everyone else? I watched and listened to my mom's struggles for years. I've also read books that suggested if you couldn't master your weight, you weren't spiritual enough or disciplined enough. But let me tell you something. That narrative is damaging. It's not about being enough in any area of your life. You are enough. You simply need the right support, the right tools, and the right mindset shift to help you unlock the door to sustainable change. Change is possible when you challenge the truth of your thoughts. Here's what happens when you believe that you'll never lose weight. You act as if that's already a fact. You give up before you even start. You see the scale as a confirmation of your failure rather than an opportunity for growth. But what if, instead of seeing the scale as a judgment of your worth, you saw it as a feedback tool? It's just information. Here's the truth. You don't have to resign yourself to feeling stuck. You don't have to give up on yourself or accept a life where you feel uncomfortable in your skin. You can change your story. But first, you need to start questioning those subtle thoughts. When you catch yourself saying, this is just how I am, ask yourself, is that really true? Or is this just a belief I've held on to for too long? So what's the next step? First, you need to understand that these thoughts are not facts. They are stories your mind has been telling you for years, and you have the power to rewrite them. Second, you don't have to do it alone. That's where coaching comes in. In my Feel Light Mind and Body program, I help women just like you uncover these sneaky thoughts and replace them with empowering, actionable beliefs. You get real-life strategies customized to your needs that help you shift your mindset, lose weight, and feel lighter, not just in your body, but in your mind as well. Imagine being able to break free from the old thought patterns. And when you do, the changes you'll experience will go far beyond just the physical. You'll feel more confident, more in control, and more alive. And you'll realize that the life you've been waiting for is available to you right now. Ready to get started? You're here for a reason. If this is resonating with you, don't let these thoughts hold you back any longer. Click the link in the show notes to schedule a complimentary 20-minute call with yours truly to see if this is the right fit for you. I'm here to guide you every step of the way, helping you uncover the mental blocks and showing you how to take inspired action. Together, we'll prove to your mind what your body is fully capable of, achieving weight loss that lasts and living a life that feels lighter, brighter, and more empowered. On a personal note, As you might have seen from my post, I'm currently en route to Chicago for a 3-day power pack training from my mentor, Dr. Trivedi, focusing on business and brain optimization. I can't wait to bring back more tools to help us elevate our lives, feeling lighter in both mind and body. Until next time, remember, those sneaky, subtle thoughts like, I can't lose weight, aren't your truth. It is possible for you. Let's do this together. Now, do yourself the biggest favor. From love, take at least one action step from what you learned today. Knowledge without application won't give you the results that you desire. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, what you are choosing to do and when. And yes, please leave a podcast review wherever you are listening to this. When people read your words and can see themselves in them, then you are contributing to women empowering other women. And that feels amazing. You just might change or save a life today.